Alright, hello everybody! Welcome to our Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn for Newcomers playthrough. My name is Ch.8, and let's get started with Part 1, Chapter 8. So again, this is our playthrough for players who are new to Radiant Dawn or to Fire Emblem in general.
Join the escaped prisoners, and Dayan's army grows ever larger. Its victories at Talrega and other key locations have strengthened its position.
Man, sure wish I could have played those.
Liberating prisoners from Benyon encampments. The Dayan ranks
Man, sure wish I could have played that.
Of veteran soldiers, and the men begin to dream of the day when they may retake the capital. Like a fever, conflict grips the nation. The night will be long before this fever breaks. All eyes turn toward Dayan's capital as the liberation begins what all believe will be a long and bloody march.
Honestly, what I think would have been really helpful is if there had been like 1 or 2 side quest chapters in Part 1 here that did that, where you go to like Tallegra, where you go to some of these other prison camps. And while it might have been maybe a little bit repetitive, they would have been really nice chapters to train up the Dawn Brigade. Especially characters like Fiona, where you don't get them very frequently. And so it's incredibly difficult to train up Fiona. Plus, it would give you a chance to more easily train up your other characters as well. You summoned me, Your Grace? Jared, there's trouble. The Apostle has formed an inspection team. She's dispatching it today. Oh ho. I've arranged to meet with the Senate's Vice Minister, Duke Gatos. If we ask him the favor, I imagine he could discreetly sweep their findings under the rug. But in the meantime, you must obliterate the insurgents. Once that is done, we'll devise excuses. Understood, sir. What's the plan? Will the senators be able to cover up this mess? If the inspection team and the rebel army ever cross paths, even the Senate won't be able to hide the truth. We'll lure the rebels to Shifu Swamp. We'll plant tales of a mass execution there, and they'll be sure to come. Then we'll trap the malcontents and wipe them from the face of the land. That's what you think, Jared. It's actually a pretty solid plan, though. Not gonna lie. As if Micaiah could, like, handle healing more than one soldier. It's amazing. My wound is healed. I give you thanks. I never thought I'd see the silver-haired maiden work miracles before my very eyes. Silver-haired maiden, help them! You must help them! Help who? What's going on? Calm down and tell me. They're killing our men! I beg you, please, save them! I like how the village lady, instead of being called like villager, she was called prisoner. Makes it seem like she's saying that against her will. Prisoners from Jode work camp are being collected in Shifu Swamp and executed. Not only Jode, there's reportedly a plan to exterminate all prisoners in every camp, and let the swamp conceal the remains. I've heard nothing of such a plan. It's a false rumor, or an enemy trap. It may indeed be a trap, but if we don't investigate, we risk a mass execution. And what if it is a trap and they vanquish the Liberation Army? The dream of restoring Dayan to glory will die instantly. I mean, that's actually a really good point by Azuka. For the good of Dane's future, we must ignore this threat. I understand, and that's why I won't take any troops. Only myself and my old friends will go. Micaiah? If you refuse them your permission, I will go alone. Stop right there, little lady. I will not authorize this action without the prince's full approval. Azuka, let her do as she wishes. Please. She hasn't disappointed us yet. My prince! Fine. But I can't help but feel as if these children are running your army. Well, it's not like Prince Peleus is doing it, and Azuka is just a deranged maniac, so yeah, I mean, they are kind of running the army here. Alright, so we got some info conversations here. Sorry about this, Lady Micaiah. Just this once, I agree with Lord Azuka's concerns. I completely understand. This is my fight and mine alone. But why? They're executing literal soldiers who are prisoners. It's not like these are simple villagers, and also like the Liberation Army fights for all of Dayan. So this is pretty contrived, if you ask me. But anyway, Whatever. Please keep the prince safe, General Tronio. I'll protect Micaiah. I've enlisted extra help, too. We'll make it back in one piece. I place my trust in you, Soth. Best of luck. Oh, I nearly forgot. You should take this. What a peculiar staff. What power does it possess? It's a restore staff. It will help you recover from poison, sleep, and paralysis. Enemies will use every method they possess to destroy you. It is best that you be prepared for every eventuality. Thank you, General Tronio. We will return safely. I know, and I know you'll save the hostages, too. Woohoo, a restore staff. That actually is pretty nice. I wonder where boss is. These tents all look the same. Hello, Vika. Can I help you? Meep! Vika! You always run away from me. Did I do something to offend you? No, I'm so sorry. I can't explain why this happens. I get so jumpy around you. There's just something about you. Oh. Oh, but please don't be sad. It's not you. It's me. Is she breaking up with Micaiah? I get confused sometimes. I really admire you, and then I get a bizarre feeling. And it's alright. Sorry to bother you. No, wait. I want to overcome this. I don't like that I feel I must avoid you for some inexplicable reason. But I know how painful it is to be feared. I'm really, really sorry. Let's be friends, okay? If you can forgive me, that is. Of course I forgive you. Thank you, Vika. Thank you, Vika. I'd be honored to have your friendship. Here, take this as a token of that friendship. Please, take it. I'd like you to have it. What a beautiful figurine. The goddess looks so serene. Carry it with you. It'll bring you good luck. I met my boss in Marine thanks to that figurine. Thank you, Vika. I'll cherish it. I'm glad you like it. Woohoo, a share icon. So the share icon gives +2 luck. More importantly, it's worth 4,000 gold if you sell it, which is exactly what we're going to do with it. Vika unknowingly contributed to the monetary fund of the Dane army. Alright, so we're going to get another javelin, which is really nice because Aaron broke one last map. Going to get another hand axe, which is also really nice because Jill and Nolan have been using their hand axes quite a bit. We will buy an Olivigrass as well and give that to Vika and Marine. So the Olivigrass is really nice because I don't think we need another Wind Edge. Do we need another Wind Edge? Not really. We also don't super need a Worm Slayer either. Anyway, the Olivigrass is nice because it boosts the Laguz's gauge by 15. So it's a nice way to make him a lot more reliable. So I know last chapter I said that like Laguz aren't super reliable, and I still stand by that, but they're much more reliable if you use the Olivigrass. I'm gonna bring this Pure Water here because the boss of this next map is a Mage, and the Pure Water increases resistance by 7 points, I think it is. And so that really makes a difference, especially since a lot of my units have low resistance. Alright, so what I'm going to show next, though, is first off support. Edward and Nolan can raise theirs. So now they get +15 avoid. Very, very nice. Leonardo and Laura could also raise theirs, which is fine. I need a support partner for Aaron, and I don't really know who to support him with. Maybe like Volug? Volug and Nolan would be a good support, because then they'd give each other some nice avoid. Alright, let's do Edward and Aaron. Get some defense hit and avoid, and then we'll do Volug and Nolan. See, just because they both have Earth, they get base 15 avoid. Super nice. Alright, so that's nice. Micaiah still is going to have Paragon for this map. I think that'll be good. I can take off Imbue, and you can't give it to mages, which is sad. And no one else really has good magic, so I don't really need to take off Imbue yet. So Tormod has this skill called Celerity. It increases movement by 2. Definitely take it off him by the final map. I'm going to keep it on him for this map, but I'm going to take it off of him by the final map, definitely. The final map of part 1. Okay, so now we're going to show off some bonus experience. So Leonardo has capped 2 stats, generally that's as many stats as I wait until start using bonus experience. So we're going to give him a couple levels. Ideally, he gets some speed and some strength. That's what we're hoping for. Strength and luck. Okay, we'll take that. Speed, strength, and luck. Okay, let's give him another level up. Speed. Nope, defense. However, this is pretty nice. I mean, 15 strength, 17 speed. He's doing pretty good. So I'm going to save those level ups. Wait, one thing you could do to kind of like cheese it a little bit is if you get a level up you don't like, just reset and then you can do it again. Now, I'm also going to give Aaron a level up because he's going to be guaranteed basically to get strength and defense most likely. And so, in so doing, he'll cap strength and defense. Strength, skill, defense. Perfect. And so now he's capped strength and defense, and so now I can give him another level up, and he'll probably get speed. Yep, there we go. And now he's capped strength, or now he's capped skill as well. And so if I give him another level up, he'll probably get speed and resistance. Or luck. That's great too. And so now Aaron's level 20, and he has 17 speed and 20 strength, skill, defense. Very, very good. Nolan, I don't really want to give him a bonus experience level up because he just hasn't capped anything. Edward as well. If he had capped skill, I would give him some bonus experience, but he hasn't. I want to give Leonardo another level up because why not? Oh, no speed though. Oh well. I'll take the strength, and 17 speed is actually a good amount of speed. In fact, it's quite fast. Alright, so I think that's enough bonus experience for now. I think the skills are good. The nice thing about bonus experience is that Leonardo was kind of like lagging behind in levels, and now he's really not. Now he's just as high as Nolan and Edward. Alright, let's go to the battle. Good, you may begin. Here, have a little swim. Oh, that's so gross. Who knows what kind of superhuman strength these guys possess to be able to just shove someone into the swamp like that. Ah, no, no, help someone! Stop! As if Micaiah could just take someone out in one hit, and that's because she doesn't. So does. Easy. You're that bleeding heart filth! We are the Dane Liberation Army. No, you're not. You didn't take any troops with you. Everyone, hold tight. You'll be safe soon. Look at her hair. Could it be the silver-haired maiden? Our country's savior come to rescue us? The savior of Dane! Whether they suspected a trap or not, they're here. Brazen fools, all hands, take battle positions. I actually like this scene a lot. It's pretty cool. Silver-haired wench, I'm going to drown you and all of Dane's hopes in these filthy waters. You've no escape. So, it's a trap after all. Don't get too smug, you cruel cowards. We have a little something up our sleeves too. Tormod, here's your chance. Hello there. Of course, Marime just wrecks someone in one hit. That's very accurate. And then, of course, Tormod and Vika have to work together to take someone out. Also very accurate. Lady Nyla, Valug. Lady Nyla takes someone out in one hit. Very accurate. Valug taking someone out in one hit is less accurate. So, subhumans, they're everywhere. How? Raphael, even you came to help? Oh yeah. Yeah, he did. They moved again. Easy. What happened just now? What was that strange song? That was Vigor, a Heron Galder that can re-energize our allies in a fight. Don't be distracted, Micaiah. Let's set our formation while we can. Unfortunately, in this map, you only get 5 units. Really 4 units. Because everyone else is force deployed. The other really interesting thing is that you don't get Fiona. You also don't get Jill, which is really sad because she would really help a lot in this map. But yeah, this is just like one reason, one of the main reasons really why it's so hard to train up Fiona is that you get her for last map, and then you don't get her for this map or the next one. It's horrible. Anyway, so instead of Zyhark, I'm going to bring Edward, and instead of Aaron, since he's level 20, I'm going to bring Leonardo. And so now I can train up Edward, Nolan, Leonardo, and Micaiah on these fools. So this is our map. In terms of just conditions, it's like 12 versus 22. So you get a game over if Micaiah or Soth dies, if Nyla dies, or if all the prisoners die. Luckily, if anyone else dies, you don't actually get a game over. And then you win by just defeating all the enemies. Now, it's pretty interesting. Vika and Miraim actually start untransformed. So that's something to keep in mind. The other interesting thing is that it's kind of like split up. So you have like this group down here, which you can only access by really coming up through here, or trying to wade through the swamp, which is going to take actual years to do. And then you have this group over here, which you have these people. This is our first introduction to Queen Nyla. This is what is called a Laguz Royal, because she has this form shift skill. And so she's able to stay transformed at all times, and at no cost. She's also intensely strong. I mean, so she has a Great Fang with SS Strike, so that means it has 20 might, plus 34 strength equals 54 attack. She has 38 attack speed. This is actually enough attack speed to double anything in the entire game almost. Like, even from now until end game, she can almost double every single enemy. It is crazy. Like, I could literally just grab her how she is, put her in the final maps of the game, and she would still do reasonably well. I mean, she is seriously overpowered. Then we have Raphael. He is very much not overpowered, but he doesn't need to be. All he needs to do is make people move again. And that's his main job, honestly. I am going to take off his Seraph Robe, because he doesn't need it. That is something that like could be nice for Micaiah, but isn't essential. The other thing I wanted to do was give Vika a culinary instead of just the herb. And then Volug doesn't need the door key. Oh, Volug could benefit. Okay. Oh, and then Laura needs the restore staff. And I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, I think everyone has enough items. Okay, in terms of repositioning, I'm going to switch Edward and Nolan. Unfortunately, like, Nolan has support with Volug, and Edward has support with Aaron, and they're not close to either of those people, so it wasn't the smartest choice, maybe, but it is what it is. So there is a lot of poison on this map. I think someone around here gives an antitoxin. It's not. So what you can do then is go to the base and buy some antitoxins. I'm going to give one to Miraim because he often gets poisoned. I'm going to give one to Volug because he often gets poisoned. And so what this does is just straight up cures poison. It's pretty nice. It's not like they super need it, but it's nice to have. Anyway, so we are going to save and then fight. Alright, here we go. So one key thing is that this guy is super annoying because he just runs around and takes out the prisoners, and you get extra bonus experience if the prisoners stay alive. So one thing I like to do is actually have Tormod take him out. So I can bring Tormod over here with the Elfire and then have Miraim shove him. Just like that. And then I also like to bring Vika out over here to use the Olivi Grass. But instead of doing... yeah, I'm going to have her do that. Now that does leave this guy open, which is pretty annoying. But we'll just deal with that when we can. Alright, so you don't double, of course. But if Leonardo runs up... wow, Leonardo could just kill because he's super strong. Leonardo also can just like kill this guy. Okay, that's cool. Can Nolan just one-shot? Oh, nice. Alright, so we'll just have Nolan one-shot here. Then what we could do is maybe Micaiah. Okay, okay. So like, can Leo make it to that guy? No? Okay, so if Leo moves here, he can weaken this guy enough for Micaiah to then kill him. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Easy. And get some good experience from Micaiah there. And then what I can do here is, if Edward can kill this guy, I'll have him do that. Instead of that, let's see if Soth can do it. Ooh, Soth cannot. So we'll have Edward use the Brave Sword then, and he can just take this guy out. Nice dodge. Alright, now the big key is, I'm going to move Laura up here. I could shove Micaiah, but that shoves her into the swamp, and so don't want to do that. So this guy's 5 move, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good. He can't reach Laura or Leonardo, no matter what. And then so just one-shots this guy. Wow, that was really well done. Awesome. And so this guy can only attack Marine, and that's perfectly fine, honestly. Alright, so we could have Volug just come down here and deal with these guys. The kind of annoying thing is that a lot of these guys have ranged weaponry. Also, Volug can't kill all of them. However, Nyla can just kill everything. And it all has like 0 hit on her. So we'll just have her kill that guy. And then I'll Volug run up here. And he can take this guy on. Hopefully he dodges. Nope, no dodge. That's okay. So I could have Raphael come down here, but I think instead I'll just have him move up here. Alright, so of course he's going to attack Volug. That's fine. Would have been nice if Volug had like used Howl or something. And then Tormod lays waste to this guy. So I really do like having Tormod do this on turn 1, because then he takes him out turn 1, you don't have to worry about him, and it makes your life way, way easier. And Marine does 16 damage. Get wrecked. And then these guys are going to attack Volug, and of course he gets poisoned, because why would he dodge anything? Wow, that was so passive aggressive. So now Volug is like somewhat injured, but he's still doing fine. And that pirate guy that just moved up, his whole purpose in life is to be a thorn in your side and attack the prisoners. Lucky for us, Volug has renewal. I guess not lucky because we did it purposefully. But yeah, this guy, his whole purpose in life is to just move to attack the prisoners. And so that's why I like Vika with the Olivi Grass. Because she can just move, or she can use the Olivi Grass, and then she can become a Laguz and protect the prisoners a lot more quickly than anyone else. However, I'm going to have Marine move here, trade the Olivi Grass, use it so that he can more quickly become a Laguz. And then this way he's kind of out of range of this guy, and Tormod can take him out. And then I'll have Vika take it back, use the Olivi Grass, and now she's ready to be a Laguz. And then I'm going to have her move up here. She's not in range of this guy, so that's important. Alright, now up here, I really want Nyla to take out this Thunder Mage, because he's the one that does the most damage to Volug. Because, I mean, these other guys do like, maybe 10. Yeah, so like 10 and 6. But unfortunately, these other guys are kind of in my way here. So, if Volug attacks this guy, he might get attacked back. So I think what we're going to do is have Volug move into these reeds here and use a Culinary. And then we'll have Nyla just take out one of these guys. Oh, she activated Savage. So Savage is what's known as Mastery Skill. It's what 3rd tier characters can use, or Laguz for level 30 and above. And they're basically just, if they activate, they kill something. So in this case, it inflicts damage at triple strength. and halves enemy skill for a turn if the enemy survives. Now, triple Nyla strength increases it from, I don't know if it uses the base strength or her transform strength. I'm pretty sure it's the transform strength, which 34 times 3 is 112. 112 plus 20 might means that her attack would be 132. There is literally not a single enemy that I can think of that would survive 132 points of damage except for 2 endgame bosses. And you can't even use skills on them, so it's a moot point. Anyway, mastery skills, straight up broken. I mean, they just thrash everything. It's so awesome. Alright, oh, I meant to give him the hand axe. Awkward. Alright, well, we gave him the hand axe, Edward the wind edge, so that they can attack back. I purposefully left them out of range, but actually, I'm gonna shove Nolan if I can. I don't think so. I am gonna bring up Sove here, though. And just have him equip the iron knife. And then Micaiah can move forward. Laura can move forward, but not there, so that I don't want her to be in range of the hand axe guy. I will have Leonardo move forward. Hey, Laura, yeah. And then we'll have Raphael move here, and there we go. Alright, so of course he attacks Volug, but now that Volug's in the reeds, he was able to dodge, because he gets plus 10 avoid. Unfortunately, he didn't dodge that guy, but that's okay. Alright, so like we thought, that guy attacks Tormod, which is fine. Tormod is able to roast him, which I appreciate. And now what we can do next turn is, I think more reinforcements come out from the bottom. Luckily, since we used the Levy Grass on Marime, he should be ready to transform. And that'll be really nice. Got some damage on Nolan, that's perfectly okay. I wish Nolan was able to, like, double attack more things, but gotta use the units you have. Alright, so got some nice poison damage. Unfortunately, Marime cannot make it to these guys, and honestly, it is what it is. We're gonna shift him though, and then we're gonna use the antitoxin because I'm tired of him being poisoned. I do want to check if Tormod dies to these guys, and he definitely does not. So I'm gonna move Tormod here. The reason I'm gonna move him here and not keep him here is because if he stays here, then this guy can move to the thicket and attack him, and the thicket will give some bonuses to this guy, so no need to give the enemy more advantages than they already have. And then we can just heal up the poison there from Tormod. And then over here we can have Volug maybe just take out this guy. No, we'll take out the axe guy. And then Nyla can just take out this guy, and the left side is pretty clear. Alright, back up here. Could use Leonardo to weaken this guy. I think better yet, I'll have Edward weaken him. Could have Edward just kill him with the Brave Sword, but I don't think that's entirely necessary. So we can have Edward just attack there, and then Leonardo could kill him, or Nolan could. The other nice thing is that Raphael actually has the incredible ability to make people move again. And all they have to do is just be, like, next to him. Alright, so I guess Nolan's not getting this kill, which is fine. So now I can have Leonardo do it. Nice. And now what I can do is I'm going to have Laura move here and heal up Nolan. And then, paradoxically, I'm going to have shove Laura. Now, why did I do that? Because Raphael can make them all move again. So Raphael is what we like to call a dancer archetype. And what dancers do in the Fire Emblem series, they make units able to move again. So now I can move Nolan again, and Leonardo, and Laura, and Sove. It's incredibly good. I mean, they just make your best units able to move again, so that your best units can have 2 turns, or your healers can have 2 turns, or anyone you want can have 2 turns. It is so incredibly good. Now, I will say, dancers are difficult to make optimal use of when you're first playing Fire Emblem because they require a lot of forethought with how you're moving your units. For example, if I had kept Nolan here and attacked the fighter that was there, then I wouldn't have been able to dance for 4 people. But instead, I intentionally moved Nolan down because I knew I would be able to dance for him and let him move again. So, Raphael, in this game you get 3 different dancers. Raphael has the ability to make 4 people move every time. And then the other dancers you get don't have that ability every time. They have slightly different abilities, and as they get introduced, I'll kind of explain them. Alright, so Leonardo can weaken this guy, and then Nolan could just kill, and I think that's what we're going to go with. Instead of having Laura heal up Nolan, what I should have done is had Micaiah sacrifice, and then Laura could have healed Micaiah. But that's okay. Got some experience there on Nolan, and we'll kind of just move forward. Talk with Raphael. Raphael, why did you come? I thought Herons abhorred fighting. Wherever the queen goes, I follow. I practice said magic. Even if I cannot fight, I can lend strength to my friends and companions. Yes, I heard you singing to Queen Nyla and Volug earlier. We are blessed to have you on our side. And if I sing to you, I can restore your spirits as well, so that you might attack your foes swiftly. So you will help us? Helping you would give me great joy. You have my thanks. And we'll shove Laura further. So anyway, Raphael, incredibly useful. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Unfortunately, Vika is not able to kill this guy. And that's actually okay. I am going to just... I think I want to keep her here so that this guy can't attack the villager. Alright, so he attacked Miraim because Miraim can't attack back, unlike Tormod, who can. Tormod, of course, gets poisoned again, because why would he live life without being poisoned? He's got to have that sweet, sweet poison running through his veins. I'm just kidding. However, it is unfortunate that he got poisoned again. Vika also got hit by the poison axe. Luckily, Laura has the restore staff. And Volug gets poisoned. Yep, there we go. Easy, easy. All the poison damage. Very nice. So I'm going to have Vika just run up here. This is the wonder of flying units in Fire Emblem, is that they can just kind of go wherever they want. And then I can have Laura move here and restore her. And then I can next turn have Micaiah sacrifice for her. Very nice. Alright, and then I'm just going to shove Laura along here. Fortunately, that was right where I wanted to move Nolan, but that's okay. We'll just shove her again. Alright, so now Raphael can move here, which means if I move Micaiah here and Leonardo here, I can make them both move again. So the basic key with dancers is see how far they can move, and then see where your units can go in relation to that. Because this let me heal up Vika this turn rather than next turn. Incredibly beneficial. Alright, the other thing is that there is an arm scroll. I think it's right here. Yep. There's also a couple coins around. Like there's one here, I think, or here. And then another one around here. I think it's right here. Anyway, Tormod is a little injured. What we can do though is if we take out this guy, then Miraim can take out the hand axe guy and we'll be free and clear. Easy. Alright, and then Volug can just take out this guy. And Nyla can take out this guy and really take out that guy. I wish this game showed you how much extra damage they did, because Nyla's extra damage would be insane. And there we go. The enemies did not do anything. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have Volug actually just like run towards my units, and I'll leave Nyla here because reinforcements do come out from here. I'm going to have Miraim take out this Wyvern so that Tormod can use Vulnerary on himself and heal himself. Healing himself was more important to me than curing the poison this turn. And then what I'm going to do, I can't do too much with Raphael. Like, I could move Leonardo one space forward, but that doesn't make too much of a difference. And so, I'm not going to. That's the other important thing to recognize with dancers, that you don't have to use them every single turn. The other thing is that this boss is really quite scary. I mean, 16 attack speed is actually really fast, and 25 damage with 18 crit, it's pretty strong. And he has a good chance to crit your units. So definitely be careful with that. I'm going to bring Nolan up here to kind of lure in the soldier here. And then I'll also bring up Leonardo, bring up Micaiah. Of course, I want to heal Micaiah, so we're going to heal her. I'm going to mark the soldiers, make sure. Okay, let's see. Since Vika has nothing else to do this map, we could see where the coin is. So this is where the arm scroll is, right? So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that's where the coin is. Let's see if she grabs it. Nope. I mean, extra coins can be useful, so that's why I went for it. I probably should have given her an Olivia Grass so that she was at full gauge, but I did not do that. Alright, and then Nyla, there is a coin over here, so might as well try it, I guess. Alright, so we need to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's right there. Woohoo, a coin! I mean, like I said, coins can be helpful because they improve your forges. So, if I have the chance to get them, I might as well. Alright, so there's some people there with Queen Nyla. Oh, I should have given Volug the antitoxin. Oh well. I can do that this turn. Move. He moves so far. It's so awesome. And then Nyla can just start taking these chumps out. We'll start with Elfire since he has a chance to actually damage her. I don't think the other guy even does any damage to her. 26. Yeah, does 0. There is another coin over here, so... Actually, I think enemies come out from back here. So we're going to hold off on that. Alright. What I can do, though, is not do that because Vika kills. Does Edward kill? Edward potentially kills. So do you have to be careful because, for example, if I move somewhere where the soldier is, he's in range of the boss and other people. So I think I want to put Nolan here. But I don't want him... Luckily, he's only... Even though both of these mages can attack, he's only in range of one of them, because if one of them attacks, the other one can't reach. Okay, so does Soth kill the mages? Yes, he does. So then, what I want to do is... I want to heal Nolan. So I'm going to move Soth so that I can sacrifice for Nolan. Yeah. Get that Micaiah EXP. Magic. She's almost capped out magic. She's also level 17 already. That's pretty nice. Then what I'm going to do is have Edward attack. And if he misses, then Nolan can finish off. Alright, so then Nolan can move here with the hand axe and finish this guy off. Unfortunately, I didn't give Nolan the pure water because I forgot. Woo! Speed and resistance. Nice. Resistance equals very helpful. So I could shove Nolan so that he's not in range of these mages, but does he double them? Oh, he does double them. Okay, I'm gonna shove Nolan so he's not in range of the mages. And the reason is because he can't handle both of them plus the soldier, I think. He has 7 res. So that means this guy's going to do 12, this guy's going to do 12, and then this guy's going to do 24 minus 12 is 12, minus 1 is 11. So 12 plus 12 plus 11 is 35. So yeah, Nolan cannot cannot handle that. So we're gonna shove him. We'll trade so that he has his Iron Axe, and then shove him. This is why Vika is very helpful. And we got the coin, and so now he's not in range of either mage. Easy. And then I'm gonna move Micaiah here, or Laura here, to heal up Micaiah. I could have Raphael. Nope, never mind. Alright, so Raphael's just gonna move here, and we'll just end our turn like that. And then this way we bait this soldier in without baiting in the mages. Yeah, get wrecked. Not really. Alright, doing good, doing good. So now I want to bait in the mages. So I'm going to bring in Volug and just have him wait. Whoever I use to bait in the mages, I think I'm going to have Leonardo bait him in. Because Leonardo has 10 resistance, and so then I bring him here, use the Pure Water. He'll have 17 resistance, I think. Yeah, and so now these mages are going to do 2 damage, and luckily our Leonardo is really fast, and so he can double them and just kill him. Pretty sweet. And then Nolan can just take this guy out. Nice. And I forgot to check if I could steal anything. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to move Soth here so that Micaiah can move here and sacrifice for Nolan again. I'm also going to revert Vika so that, I mean, she's not going to be too helpful right now. And then we'll heal up Micaiah. And then we're just going to kind of wait, honestly. We're going to move him here because this is where the coin is. Hey, look, we got all 3 coins. Easy. And we're just going to wait. And now the mages should just suicide on Leonardo. 1 damage. Easy. And the critical. Easy. Go Leonardo, man. I forgot. So he's in his support range with Laura, and Laura gives him +1 defense. So instead of doing the 2 damage that we hypothesized, these guys are doing 1 damage. Way to go, Leonardo. Oh, I totally forgot to kill that guy. Oh well. Luckily, Nyla literally has 0 chance of getting hit. Oh, that's less than fortunate. Alright, so what I really want to do is take out the boss this turn, and I also want to take out these guys because they can just wreck me if I'm not careful. Unfortunately, Nolan can't just kill one, but Raphael can move here. So while Volug, I'd love to take out the boss. The only person that can double the boss is Edward though, which is not my favorite thing in the world. Leonardo can actually do a good amount of damage there. So, can you just kill the boss? He can. He can also leave a good boss kill there. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have Edward move here, trade with Leonardo to get the Pure Water, and use that. I'm going to have Vika shove Raphael. Because now Raphael could move here. Unfortunately, I moved Edward without thinking about that. Alright. Because basically, my problem is that Nolan and Leonardo can... Volug can only reach this wyvern, and Nolan... Oh, actually... That isn't really a problem then. Oh, Volug can't kill? Okay, that's a problem. So if I move Micaiah here... Okay. So, basically what I want to do is I want to move Micaiah here, sacrifice for Leonardo. I want to take out the wyverns. I also want to take out the boss. So if I move Leonardo here, he could attack this wyvern. And then Nolan could move here and attack this one. And then Volug could move here. Raphael could make Edward, Micaiah, and Volug move again. And then Volug and Micaiah could take out this guy. Edward can run up, hopefully, and hit the boss. And we should be good to go. So, let's have Leonardo move first, maybe. Yeah, I'll just have Nolan attack first, that's fine. Nice dodge. And then Leonardo can move here and finish. Almost got a level up. Honestly, it's okay that he didn't, because we could just give him more bonus experience. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and dance here. Now, if Edward can't reach the boss, which there's a high chance he can't. Yeah, he can't. What I can do is have Edward take this guy out with Micaiah, and then Volug can come down and take out the boss with Sov. So that worked out for me. So if Micaiah moves here, she can do 22, and then Edward can just finish off. So I want to take out the boss again because he's incredibly strong with that 25 magical attack and 18 critical. He can definitely just crit one of your units and take him out, and you can't do anything about it because he just kills you. So would not recommend. But what I can do is have Sov move here. He faces 0 crit. He can do 12 times 2, and then Volug can run up and finish off the boss. Or I could just have Sov do it. Honestly, let's just have Sov do it. My forces overpowered. The enemy fights with such passion. Is this another of the Maiden's powers? Easy! We got the critical on him. That wench. Her powers. Much too dangerous. She mustn't be allowed to... And he gone. Bye, bud. And now so that's S. Nice. Nice. So, what I could do now, though, is have Nyla take out this guy. And then Volug can take out the priest, and we could win the map. However, I kind of want to give the kill to Edward because, I mean, he'll level up from it. So I'll just not kill the priest guy. It'd be cool if, like, Leo didn't kill him, because then Leo could get some experience too. But like I said, we can just use bonus experience on Leonardo. Alright, is there anyone Micaiah could sacrifice? I don't think so. Micaiah could attack, though. Yeah, well, just have Micaiah attack. Why not? Get some experience there for our Mickey girl. She got, like, 16 experience from that, so that's pretty sweet, actually. And then Edward just finishes, gets the kill, and the level up. And that's the end of that map. Got it. It was a little nerve-wracking at the end there, but did well. Oh, what a great level up. No regrets. Oh my goodness, Edward. 18 strength at level 17. Insane. And there we go. Easy. We're nearly back to camp. I wonder if the prince will overlook the fact that I insisted on this mission. I'm sure he'll be happy when he sees the prisoners are safe. So, do you hear a noise coming from the canyon? Is it people shouting? Look up there! The maiden has returned, and the prisoners are with her! She won another victory! She escaped their trap and destroyed the enemy, again! Radiant with divine protection, she truly has the goddess's blessing. The silver-haired maiden, our priestess of dawn! Hooray, Lady Micaiah! What could they be celebrating? I love that. It's so funny. Nyla's like, it seems the soldiers are celebrating your liberation of the prisoners. You should wave to them. People like their heroes to seem approachable. It would make them happy. I'm no hero, but I see what you mean. She's like, are you sure about this? Hey, everybody! What a glorious sight she is. Lady Micaiah, the priestess of dawn. Well, I'm glad the soldiers just are so fanatical about her. We are almost done with this part of the game, actually. Very exciting, because the sooner we get back to Ike's people, the sooner I'm happier, because I love playing as Ike's people. Here you are. I've been looking for you. So, yes. After all those soldiers cheering, I feel like I'm doing real good here. Micaiah? So, please come quick. There's something wrong with Marm. How many different times can I say this guy's name? How many different ways can I say this guy's name? Gah! Marm! Get a hold of yourself. Look at me. Who's this other person standing in the corner? Oh, it's Vika. Okay. Gah! Little one. This happens over and over. Marime suddenly transforms and he growls like he's losing his mind. And if I grab him and yell his name again and again, he returns to himself, but then it just starts over. And when he's growling, his eyes, they look, it's as if he's one of them, as if one of them is looking at him. Them? One of them? One of who? Ah, the pronoun game. You can't mean. No! Help him, please! I don't know what to do. The time between transformations is getting shorter and shorter. Ah, my body can't. No, little one, get away! No, I won't let you. I'll die before I let you go feral. Marime, look at me! That song. I loved the heartbeat in that moment because it like got slower. That was sweet. Raphael. What? Marime. Now I gotta say it differently, you know? That actually wasn't necessarily a conscious decision on my choice, though, on my part. The Galder of Rebirth restores twisted bodies and souls to their proper states. He'll be alright now. Thank you. Without Marm, life would be terrible. What was that song? It was different than what he sang before. It was the Galder of Rebirth. I heard it once before in the war. But, Micaiah, what's wrong? I feel odd. Maybe it was the song. I'm shaking for some reason. But I'm truly glad that Marime will be alright. Feral ones? In the Mad King's War, Dane's military developed living weapons. They were called feral ones, lagoos that have been warped and twisted by terrible experience. Terrible, you say? Do you mean to refute the highly effective results of my brilliant research? And here it is. So I said this when we first saw Azuka. Last game, we fought these feral ones, which were lagoos that were unable to be transformed. They're going to explain what it means. And we saw that it was Azuka who did these experiments, who actually created them. No one in that game actually learned who did it, though, because Azuka runs away before any of the game's heroes can make it, before Ike and his crew. And so no one learns that it's Azuka who's behind this. And now he shows us that it's actually him. Then it was you! You secretly gave Marime the drug to turn him into a feral one. And what's wrong with that? Maintaining constant battle strength in beast state? How splendid! How dare you! Transforming lagoos into feral ones dramatically shortens their lifespans. It destroys their sense of self, and they do nothing but fight until they die. And you gave Marime that drug. Pawns need no sense of self. It's only natural to sacrifice soldiers for victory in war. While that may be true in normal war, this is Fire Emblem war, and we don't sacrifice nobody. You twisted maniac! You are the lowest. Everybody, wait, please. Azuka clearly did a terrible thing to that substitute at that lagoos. I apologize. Tormod, I'm truly sorry. He will not use the drug again, so please, try to forgive him. Prince Peleus. My prince, you must not have royalty bowing and scraping before swine like... That's enough! What a disgusting, twisted maniac. Tormod, let him go. Oh, Azuka. What a chump. What a maniac. I see. Is that true? Yes, Apostle. Our occupation forces have engaged in appalling and inhumane excesses in Dane. These excesses were perpetuated entirely outside the knowledge of the occupational governor, Duke Numida. That is a total and complete lie, as we know. I come to you penitent. Failing my duties as governor, I, Numida, share a measure of guilt for this disaster. Oh, I think you share more than a measure of guilt, dude. I am prepared to take the appropriate punishment, Apostle Sanaki. However, I feel that freeing the people of Dane from the clutches of our oppression is our most urgent task. Urgent, you say? Then we must make haste. We will forthwith convene an inspection team and request a meeting with the army led by the late King Ashnard's orphan. We will assure them of Begnion's intention. Then we will immediately address the occupation forces' tyranny. Excellent. In that case, please deign to allow me, your humble servant Lacane, to lead the inspection team. The soldiers who have stained the Empire's name will be toppled where they stand. I promise they shall not live to return here. That is unacceptable. I will decide the soldiers' punishment only after hearing their side. And I have chosen to appoint Sephiran, Duke Perseus, to lead the investigation team. Is that acceptable, Sephiran? I hear and I obey, my Empress. What? But, Apostle Sanaki, this is a dire situation. Accordingly, I judge the Prime Minister, Duke Perseus, to be more suited to the role than you, Vice Minister Lacane. That is all. Lord Lacane, what shall I do? Duke Numida, my friend, I'm afraid you must sacrifice every last Begnion in the Imperial Occupation Army. What? That's ridiculous. But, blast that spoiled brat and her cunning little schemes. You'll regret this, Apostle Sanaki. As we can clearly see, senators equal evil, and apostle equals good. We got some good bonus experience for letting the prisoners arrive. Got some turn bonus, not completely, but that's okay. And we did good. That'll be it for this episode, and we hope to see you next time.